1st of November, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura.
Mind the name.
Put her name in the newsletter.
Oh, good. So it's there. Sarah Tikva Bas Yehudis. Thank you. Appreciate it. We said at the Torah reading, we said a Mishnah Berurah for her today.
Good.
It's,
All right, it should be successful and we'll be able to push later.
Thank you very much, Rabbi.
Pleasure. Yeah, I sort of the those little emails you would send me. I think they were, very significant, very insightful. And, a big source to try and interest some other people in that.
Yeah, my wife, there are probably at least, I think, a dozen people that she sends her writings to.
Oh, very good.
Back in the early 90s, she compiled a book of her writings and it was published. But since then, she's been writing when she's able to.
Right.
And, I don't know, people have suggested again to have it published, but I don't know if she wants to or not. But once she's through this medical issue, maybe she'll reconsider or work with someone else, to get it done.
Okay. Very good.
Okay.
Okay. I guess we can start. This is Rabbi Shlomo Furst here. You see this summit now. See you on Zoom in Yerushalayim. We are learning in our second share in the morning, Mishna Berura Siman Kuf Chav Ches, and we're learning the Sif Yud Beis, if I'm not mistaken. This is in the middle of the process and the Birkas Kohanim, exactly what they say, exactly what they do. So we continue on. Mary, you have the safer there. I guess you could see if you don't mind. You could read if you like.
Okay, so let's do this. Okay, you bet. Okay, so it says, Magbihim Yedehem Keneged Kitifotehem. So let's see. So what they raise their hands towards Kitof Tehem are their shoulders.
Right. So they raise their hands.
So we raise them at our shoulder height, I think.
Yes.
That's what we usually do. Okay. Magbihen Yad Yemanit Kitzat Lemala Me Hasmalit. This is favoring the right hand over the left hand. It's slightly raised above the left hand. Okay. Ufoshtim Yedehem. And I guess they Foshtim. Am I used to? I mean, I know what we do. We divide the fingers up.
Right, exactly. Toasted means to spread. They spread the fingers.
Spread their fingers. Okay.
Actually, they spread their hands. Poking, it's supposed to say him. They spread their hands and split the fingers.
Okay. The hochim etzbuotehem. Oh no, and that would split their fingers. Mikavnim la'asot chamisha avirim. Oh, okay. So, and they make 5 avir space, air spaces, I guess. They make 5 spaces, which is trying to figure out how that is now.
If
I thought you make 1 space.
Well, I don't know if you can see it. It's that's how we split the fingers.
Right.
we hold it like this. So I'm trying to figure out where the fifth space is, unless it's between the thumbs, maybe.
Yeah, that's in between the thumbs is another space, right?
Okay, so that's the 5 spaces.
I see.
Right.
You know, you learn something new every day.
It's good to have a Kohen around.
Yeah,
Good, very good.
I'm sure when I started duchening, actually started duchening at a conservative shul, and the rabbi had all the Kohanim, together, and we were learning the laws of duchening.
Right.
And I remember, the first Rosh Hashanah we did it, they had about 20 Kohanim on the bima.
Wow.
Well, over the years, especially on the Chugim,
Right.
it got a lot less. So,
Why
anyway,
was that? What do you think happened?
well, because in a conservative movement on the high holidays, you might have 600-700 people at shul. But on a regular Shabbat, let's say without a bar mitzvah, you might have 50 or 60 people only.
Right. Right.
And I mean, it's just like the bar mitzvah students and bat mitzvah students. They're required to come to shul, especially, 6 months before their bar bat mitzvah. But once, most, not all, most of them, once they have their bar bat mitzvah, sort of drop out of the shul and drop out of Hebrew school.
Yeah. Mhm.
So it's unfortunate, but that's the way it is.
There was a
Yeah.
shul that had a terrible problem with mice. And they couldn't get
yeah.
rid of them. They
Uh-huh.
hired an exterminator, no luck. And then an older man came and said, I can take care of this. They said, okay, fine. A week later, there was no mice in the shul.
Really?
I said, what did you do? He said, I gave them all bar mitzvahs.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
in Yerushalayim, they brought the cats in to get rid of the rats and the mice.
Yeah.
So now you have a lot of cats around.
That's right.
Okay, so let's see. So it says, Bein shtei etzbaot l'shtei etzbaot avir echad. Oh, this is explaining the spaces, I guess.
Right.
So there should be, let's see, the space between the 2 fingers. Okay, 1 space. Okay. Uvein etz. Oh, the gudal is the thumb, I guess, and the space between the thumb, like we were showing you. Uvein gudal legedula. Oh boy, and then between the thumb and the thumb.
Huh.
Wow.
Very good. That's the spaces.
Right, he is very thorough. Okay, uforshim kapehem. And they spread out their
Palms. I think the kapam is the palm.
Okay, well, that makes sense. Okay. Okay. Kedei sheyehito kapehem keneged haaretz. Oh, yeah. So that it the palm faces the ground.
Right. That's right. You want to know which way to configure the hands. That's right.
Right. Yeah, you don't want to stick them up towards the sky. You have to keep them flat. You know?
Correct.
Toch
That's
mean?
right. That's right.
Okay.
What does toch mean?
To pay him is the palm of the hand. The toe. That's the middle of the palm.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah. So that has to be flat down when you do
Right.
the duchenim.
Okay. Very good. Let's see the Mishnah Berura.
So
Sifkat Mem Beis.
what's the achore? Oh, that's
Oh,
the
sorry.
back of the hand is towards the sky. Okay.
All right. That's
Well,
very
that
good.
makes sense. Okay.
We're
so
doing membase. We're up to membase now.
We're
the Mishnah
starting
Berura.
Sifkat Mem Beis, right? Sifkat Mem Beis.
Okay, so it says, Magbihem Yedehem. So this is where they lift, the Kohanim lift their hands. The Gamrinan, Bracha Zo, Mimad Diktiv, Vayisa Aharon et Yadav, El Ha'am Vivarechem. Now, I'm not familiar with that. So let's see, the Gamri Nan, we learned this, this the bracha. Okay. That it is written. And Aharon lifted his hand. Oh, okay. To the people, and he blessed them.
Right.
Ah, okay.
So
Hooray.
that's how we get the process by them lifting their hands, because that's what it said that Aaron did.
Okay. Okay. He doesn't, I just lost my place. 1 second. Visa, okay. He doesn't give the source though. Where exactly? I have to look that up.
Yeah, it's
Okay. Okay. So Hare Ditzarich, and this is what's necessary for raising of the hands. Okay. Uvehai kra aktiv yado. Oh, and let's see, in this verse it's written, oh, his hand.
Yeah, that's the point. In the pasuk it says that he lifted his hands.
Plural or singular?
Looks like the singular. Yado is his hand.
Right. Well, it's Yadav is he has two hands, right? So he's lifting his hand, his two hands.
Oh, maybe it means his hand on each of his hands. I mean, on each of his arms.
No, but Yadav is in the singular or the plural? He raised
Plural.
his hand or his hands?
Hands, plural.
Oh, Yado is hands? Oh, okay.
Yadav. It's Yadav with a vav.
Oh, right.
My book has a cholam above the vav.
Okay.
Has a dot above the vav.
Yeah, that's what mine is. It's not Yud Daled Yud Vav. It's Yud Daled Vav in my sefer too.
Well, it's very important.
Well,
You got
that's
it.
why I thought maybe he was talking about each specific hand. We were talking before about the raising of the both hands and how the fingers are spread apart and that the palm should face the ground and the back of the palms the sky. That's why I thought he was just talking about one hand here. But
Well,
okay,
it says earlier in that sentence, yadayim.
Right.
you're right. Absolutely. You're absolutely correct. Okay, so let's see. So Remez Ditzarich Lahagbia Yoter Yado Echad. And this is the remez, the hint that it's necessary to raise the one hand higher, I guess. Umistama ki hayaminit. And what I guess the left hand will be lower, I guess, a little lower. I'm not sure what umistama.
The remez l'tzorach agbiya yosi yadoi echad. It's mashpa from this that you have to raise one hand a little bit more than the other. And stama yeminis, and it's logical that the hand that's raised higher than the other is the right hand. So
Oh,
you're
the
supposed to
right
raise-
hand.
Supposed to raise the right hand a little bit higher than the left hand.
Where do we learn that from? That one hand's higher than the other?
Maybe that's Moshe Sinai.
What isn't it saying? The remes is in this pasuk where it says, es yado el ha'am vayivarchem. Or is it, wait a second, it's uvahai kara kasiv yado. That's the remes, right? That pasuk is the remes.
Right, that's where you get the remez from, correct.
Yeah, but does Remez allude to Moshe Sinai, or is
Not necessarily. The source of it is that it's just like a indication from the pasuk that that's what needs to be done. Meaning, we knew these things were known. Let's put it this way: these things were known. Halakha Moshe Sinai, and then just in order to be able to remember it, we have these the use of the psukim to remember these laws.
uh-huh. I see. Okay,
Well,
very
maybe,
good.
maybe it's the point is that the fact that it's singular, yado, is the remes. Why is it singular? Because it's referring to the fact that one hand is raised higher.
Ah, good point.
One time it's plural and one time it's singular.
Right.
That's a good point.
Well, the plural is what the Mishnah Berura writes, so it's, but Kara Hakativ, Yado must be from the Torah,
Right.
or from someplace in Tanakh. Okay, very good. Okay, so Mem Gimel, Yad Yimanit Kitzat. Okay, so the right hand Kitzat is, I think, a little more raised. Mikom Makom Sarik Lizaher Sheyaniach Gudal Hayamin Al Gudal HaSmall Shalo Yithardu. Okay. So what? Nevertheless, I guess
Right.
one should take care that he rests the right thumb over the left thumb. So they're not separated, I guess, Yifardu,
Part of to separate them, right.
not parted. Oh, that's interesting. So the thumbs actually touch then, huh? Okay.
Well, didn't we say before that there's a space between the thumbs?
Yeah, but even if they're touching, let's say the thumb is over the thumb, there's still that space in, facing me.
Oh, below them.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That's a good point.
So I didn't realize, I just touched them together when I duchen, but
Right,
now
but here it's
I
easy to
know.
see. You should put the right thumb on top of the left thumb, right?
Yeah, that's what it says.
There you are, right? We're starting
Okay.
with-
What's on top? Is on top towards you or on top towards the congregation?
Here's Guddle. Amen. Yeah.
Well, the thumb itself is facing the congregation. It's again, my hands are out facing the congregation.
Oh, I see. They're facing the ground. Right. We just learned that.
Okay, so someone, okay. Today, Shalo Yishaver Hachalon. Oh, so that in order that literally the window isn't broken, I guess the space
then you want to keep it sealed. You want to keep the window sealed. So if the right thumb goes on the left, keep it sealed. Or if you added a space in between, it would be, so to speak, broken.
Okay. Va'inan chamesh kvanim. Okay, so
I
there,
think kivanim, I think. Heish
Okay.
kivanim.
what's a kav? I have kavim.
I think it means direction. It means the 5 directions.
Oh, okay, okay. The im yitpardu ein harevach shebein hayamin l'smol nekshav klal la'avir. Okay, so the im yitpardu. Okay, so I guess if their yitpardu is separated.
Yes.
Okay, there is no space between the right to the left. Next shav is generally, no, I don't have exactly.
Even if Ardu, if they would separate, ein harevach shebein hayamin l'smol, there won't be the space between the right and the left. Nikshav klal avir. It's not considered to be airspace.
Airspace, okay, okay, that makes sense. Yesh katvu shebein milah l'milah. So, and this is written between each word, the words.
That the Isa ben Nechusa Parshas Nasi, that Yesh Kasha Shebein Mila Lamila, Shebein Mila Lamila, Kol Shekain Bein Bracha LeBracha Rishon. No, you have to continue the sentence.
Oh,
Yesh
so
Kasha-
between each word is like between each bracha?
No, Kol Shekain. That there are those that write that between each word of each bracha, and even more so between each bracha and bracha, Rishon LeKarva Gedolim Imetz Bos Mishum Ayefus. If you're in other words, if you're tired to keep the hands spread out, even between the words and certainly between the brachas, you're allowed to close your fingers and put them out regularly and then reopen them again when you say the words. But between the brachas and between the words, you can rest your fingers from being spread out.
Yeah, well, that's maybe when, like, at the end of each pasuk, we don't do it during the week, but they do the chanting on the, like on Rosh Hashanah
Yeah.
and the holidays. They sometimes I don't know if it's up to the Kohanim or what, but in America we were quite consistent how we did things. Here it changes every once in a while. Okay, so Rashoy l'karev az ha-gudalim im ha'etzba'ot mishum ha'yefot. Oh, so he's giving the reason, because the thumb with the fingers might tire out.
Right.
So,
Exactly. All right.
very interesting. Okay, okay.
Um,
We have time for
yeah, I think we
Okay,
can
so-
do Dalet.
the Chochim Etzbotehem. So they divide their fingers. The Itan B'Tan Chuma
That's the
Parashat
Medrash.
Nasa.
He's quoting a Medrash from Parshas Nasa.
Oh, okay. And it says, Mashgiach min Chalonot. Oh, so you have to supervise from these windows, I guess, these spaces. Miben etzbotehem shel hakohanim, from between the fingers of the kohanim. Okay. Neitzitz min acharakim b'sha'ah sheposhtim kapehem. Oh, neitzitz. Neitzitz
Is to peer?
Tzitz is to peer through.
Oh,
That is mashkiach mina chalonos. He's like observing through the windows. Bein etzbos, through the spaces between the fingers of the coating. Meitzitz. He peers mina charakim. He's peering through the charakim. The charakim are, not sure how to really explain what charakim are. Maybe the shas supposed to kebehem. The could be between the also harakim. I'm not sure. I have to look up that word, what that word actually means. Harakim.
okay.
Okay, in any event, we'll have to pick up in the middle. We're in the middle here, so we have to stop now anyway.
Okay, so
Someone just-
Mem-Hey tomorrow.
Just make a mark for tomorrow, so we pick up where we left off here.
Okay,
Continue
great.
tomorrow, Mitzvah Shem. Okay.
Thank you,
very good.
Rabbi.
Fine. Everyone should have a good day. I
Okay,
hope
be
to
well.
see you tomorrow.
Amen, amen.
Should be well. Thank you. Be well.
Okay, be well. I'm glad we're studying this. Oh, Lou, are we on this same link now for the next class?
Stay right here. We already got
Okay.
Alan and Yechiel have joined
Okay,
us.
I'm gonna just make a cup of coffee and I'll be back.
All right.
Thank you.